from the media and special guests and live audience. This is Karen Ibasco, your WWF-Philippines ambassador, and welcome to the SoilMate mobile app, Compost in just a few taps mobile app launch rather. Before we start today's affair, we would like to request our guests to kindly change your Zoom name to your organization underscore your name for everyone's reference. We would also like to inform everyone that for the documentation purposes, we will be recording this Zoom call and streaming the event on WWF Philippines Facebook page. Rest assured that all information obtained from the event registrants will not be shared with any other party in compliance with the data privacy law. We're all excited to share with all of you today the first ever composting mobile app in the country. SoilMate mobile app. Compost in just a few taps. It's just actually a digital platform that will encourage the consumers and businesses to divert their food waste away from the landfills by having them collected and converted into a compost, a valuable resource essential in building healthy soil. The norm when dealing with food waste is to gather them in plastic bags and have them hauled by dump trucks to the landfill, where they are mixed with all sorts of trash. This also happens to be the easiest and most effortless way to pollute our soil, water, and air. So, for today's launch, we will talk about the easy solution that fits in the palm of our hands to avoid this problem. Before I introduce our speaker, can we do a quick location check with our audiences now? Please do comment your location below so we could give you a shout out. Hello from the people who are tuned in to Antipolo City. We have Valenzuela. We have the city of Manila. We have Quezon City, Cavite, Lipa City, Mandaue, Cebu, and Las Piñas. We are going all over the Philippines. Thank you so much for tuning in to us on today's live here on WWF Philippines. And this session is truly exciting. I can truly tell you that. And you can start changing from your very houses as we go along during this live. Maraming salamat po for joining us today. Also, we encourage everyone to stay tuned until the end of the program and to listen intently to our speakers because we will be giving away prizes to the winners of our games later. All right, I'm pretty sure everyone's excited, so let's get the ball rolling. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome WWF Philippines SoilMate Project Coordinator, Monique Mahusay.
All right. Thank you so much, Karen. Hello, good morning, and good morning to all of our viewers in our Facebook page and here in our Zoom. Ayan. So before I start the presentation, I would like us to play a game muna, di ba? Para naman maging masaya and interactive itong Friday morning natin. And of course, if there's a game, di ba? There's a prize. So we will tell you later about the prize. So this game is comment a sticker every time someone says blank. Okay. So actually, some of you might be familiar with this already because it's actually a drinking game. So almost the same lang naman yung mechanics. So you just have to comment your reactions about the topic using a sticker. So whenever you hear the phrase SoilMate mobile app or SoilMate mobile application, yan, you have to just comment your sticker. Okay, so only one sticker per person should be entered within 1 minute from the time you heard the phrase SoilMate mobile app or SoilMate mobile application. So let's say you heard it at what time is it? 10:04. Yan. So you can only comment until 10:05. So yung mga hindi na umabot sa time, hindi na sila qualified sa ating game or sa raffle. Kasi one sticker is equal to one raffle entry. So example, I mentioned the keywords, the phrase 5 times, and you commented on all of those. So it means you have 5 raffle entries. Okay? So we will verify all qualified entries after the event, and the raffle draw and its result will be posted in WWF Philippines Facebook page. And for the winner, a WWF Philippines representative will get in touch with you on how to claim your prize. Ayan. So let's do a trial game muna, no? So get your stickers ready sa inyong mga phones and we will try it in 3, 2, 1. So, SoilMate mobile app. Ayan. So, bilisan nyo guys. You just have to post your stickers. So, ang technique dito dapat nakikinig kayo, di ba? And mabilis mag-type. Ayan, I'm seeing a lot of cute stickers already. Ayan. So, alright, good luck everyone, and I hope everyone is ready for our event today. Okay, so let me begin my presentation. So again, good day everyone, and welcome to SoilMate mobile app Compost in just a few taps event launch. So for today's event, I will introduce WWF-Philippines and the Sustainable Diner Project first. Next, I will discuss the problems of food waste in our country and the solution that we are offering in the Sustainable Diner Project. And of course, one of the solutions to these problems is the SoilMate project. So I will give you a background for that, and we will share to you the major output of this project, which is the SoilMate mobile application. So Ms. Rina will discuss with you the notable main features of the mobile app and of course about green space composting service later. WWF, we are an international nonprofit organization dedicated to environmental protection and conservation. We can be found all around the world, and we were founded in 1961. Here in the Philippines, the country office was established in 1996, and we used to know as the World Wildlife Fund, but we eventually changed our name to World Wildlife Fund for Nature to reflect a greater mandate. So we're not just focused on wildlife, no. So we have, but on any challenges facing our planet today. So we have projects for energy, for water, for forests, and even food. And the project I'm a part of is actually centered on food, which is the Sustainable Diner Project. This project is being implemented by the WWF Philippines and aims to connect the effects of our food choices to the environment. So we are working on integrating sustainability principles into food-related national and local policies, food business operations, and the consumer behavior of Filipinos. And being a sustainable diner is about embodying these 5 principles. First is using local and seasonal produce. Second, conserving energy and water. Reducing the use of single-use plastics. Eating more plant-based dishes. And of course, reducing food waste. So for our event today, we will just focus on food waste. So, paano nga ba nakakaapekto yung food choices natin or yung pagsasayang natin ng pagkain sa environment? So, actually, food waste is a very big problem in our country. In Metro Manila alone, 2,175 tons of food waste are produced daily. Kayo nang bahala mag-compute kung ilan yan per month. Okay? So,
Really?
yes, Karen?
Yes, I think we know that WWF has been addressing these issues on food waste. Can you share with us a solution advised by the Sustainable Diner Project in addressing these issues?
Yes, Karen. So, later I will discuss with you kasi marami tayong mga solutions for this, no? Pero, another fact that I want you to know and the audience to know is biodegradable waste comprise about 52.31% or more than half of our municipal solid waste in the country. And from that 52%, 86.2% of that is bio waste. I mean, food waste, di ba? So, lahat ng basurang yan natatapon sa landfill natin. And ano bang nangyayari kapag tinapon natin yung food waste natin? So wasted food has various environmental, economic, and social implications. So when you waste your food that could have been eaten, you're also wasting your money, the natural and human resources that were used to grow, produce, process, and transport that food to us. Another one is wasted food that ends up in the garbage and ultimately in the landfill. It produces methane. And it's a greenhouse gas that is 21 times more potent or more dangerous than carbon dioxide. And it promotes global warming. So if food waste were a country daw, it would be the 3rd largest emitter of greenhouse gases. And Karen, you asked nga, ano ba yung mga solutions that we are advising in the Sustainable Diner Project.
Mhm.
So WWF Philippines, the Sustainable Diner, we've been engaging with consumers and several members of the hospitality sector, and we're very eager to find green solutions to our food waste difficulties for 5 years now. And ito yung mga yon. We've been empowering individuals and companies to first prevent and reduce their food waste at source. So we're actually giving several tips to reduce food waste, like planning your meals, checking your food storage, giving ugly produce a chance, and more. So next, if you have surplus food that is clean and safe to eat naman, we can share it through donation programs and be used to help address food insecurity rather than going to waste. And of course, if we can no longer prevent or donate food and meron pa rin talagang tirang pagkain like buto, tinik, or balat ng gulay at prutas, so we should at least divert this unavoidable food waste from the landfills. And that's through composting. So imagine natin, di ba, this time, hindi na tayo magtatapon ng food waste natin sa landfills. Pero we will just convert them into a valuable resource for our soil, which is compost. However, another problem is it is expressed that individuals and businesses are very willing to help our environment naman, but they are faced with certain challenges when it comes to food waste diversion or composting. So ano ba yung mga challenges nila sa composting? First, there is limited option for them to divert their food waste away from the landfills, especially in businesses situated in the urban setting. There is limited space for composting, no composting facility nearby, food waste odor can attract rodents, pests, stray cats, and dogs. And they find composting too time consuming and too complex of a process to do by themselves. And another issue that they also raise is the inconsistency in the waste collection. So this concern is also connected to the issue of food waste staying in their premises. So knowing all of our problems in food waste, so dalawa, problems in food waste, and then yung challenges natin sa food waste diversion or composting, the Sustainable Diner seeks to address these two concerns by teaming up with Green Space. And Green Space, it's a company solely focused on food waste composting. So dito na nagsimula yung SoilMate project. So we've been working on this SoilMate project since last year. And this project became possible because of the generous support of WWF International through the Food Practice Innovation Fund. And one of the major outputs of the project is to develop an app called SoilMate, which aims to grant businesses easy access to Bokashi composting and a centralized food waste collection system. The SoilMate project aims to divert unavoidable organic waste from the landfills to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and build healthy soil by connecting businesses and even residents to a composting subscription service through a mobile application. In the Philippines, at first, we decided na si Quezon City muna yung geographic focus of choice ng project, but we want to expand the service to the whole Metro Manila na.
Mhm. Some of our viewers might ask, why did you opt to develop a mobile application during this time?
Yes. You're right, Karen. No? We chose to develop a mobile application kasi especially right now, with the growing number of people accessing the internet via smartphones and tablets, especially now we're doing this webinar, I know some of our viewers are watching us using their mobile phones, di ba? So mobile app development has the unique ability to access a large number of potential consumers. So and that's what we want. We want to incorporate composting as part of our everyday lifestyle. So yung tipong the moment you hold your phones, your cell phones, you will remember also your food waste. So mga ganung level yung gusto natin. And also, mobile apps allow users to have easy, functional access to information, products and services that they need in real time and are optimized for hands-on interaction. So us in WWF Philippines and Green Space, we're not really expert in mobile app development. So we collaborated with Optimine Technology Solutions. And thanks to them, the development of this SoilMate mobile app became possible. So before I end my presentation, here's a video from Optimine Technology Solutions. Let us hear from our developers on their realizations while developing the SoilMate app.
My name is Wendy Ang. I'm the founder and president of Optimine Technology Solutions. We're a digital marketing and technology company based in the Philippines. In partnership with WWF and Greenspace, we develop an app called SoilMate. SoilMate is an app that makes food waste reduction accessible to anyone. Through the app, you can easily subscribe to food waste pickups and composting services. It is now available in iOS and Android, so please join us in making our community a cleaner and greener space.
Hi, my name is Karen Joy Morales. I'm back-end PHP developer of the app.
Ako si Adrian Clark Editores. Ako yung Android app developer for the SoilMate app.
I'm Stephen Fernando, QA tester. SoilMate app.
My name is John Patrick Ang. I'm the iOS developer for SoilMate app.
Hi, I'm Tiffany Habilio. I'm the account executive for this project, SoilMate.
During the development po, parang mas naintindihan ko yung importance ng simpleng pagtapon natin ng basura natin. Mas na makakatulong sa environment natin.
Ako napansin ko yung mga resources, yung mga articles nila. Kumbaga, doon ko na lang din nabasa na may ganito pala, may ganyan eh. Tapos meron na rin palang ongoing na nag-exchanges ng mga compost. So, ang galing.
Developing environmental apps are interesting to both users and developers because it is created with the intention of encouraging environmentally friendly behavior. It allows developers to create an avenue that will enable the users to pay more attention with the environment while using the app conveniently.
Originally, I think parang segregation lang ng trash mo okay na. But then, nung nagawa namin to, yung pala may mga composting pa. So, pag ginagawa mo yun, nakakatulong ka pala kasi bawas sa landfill, mga ganun. So, I think interesting naman yung app.
So for the future #SoilMates of this application, download nyo na yung application na to because this would really be a great help given that meron tayong mga leaders like sila Miss Rina and sila Miss Monique from WWF and Greenspace na talagang nagsusupport and nag-lead for the environment to become a better place for us to live.
There you go. Super exciting itong collaboration with WWF, Greenspace, and Optimine Technology Solutions. Now it's really time to be innovative and for us to maximize the use of technology for our environment. Okay, thank you, Monique, for the presentation. I've learned so much from that. Now to guide us through the SoilMate app, let us hear from the Chief SoilMate of Greenspace, Ms. Rina Papio. Hi, Ms. Rina. I'm a new SoilMate. Could you share to me and to all our viewers about the Bokashi composting service and the SoilMate mobile app?
Thank you, Karen. Good morning. And thank you to Monique for all the information she has shared with us. Good morning, everyone. This SoilMate mobile app is truly exciting. We will now have a closer look into the app. But before that, let me just announce that we will continue to collect raffle entries. So nahuli nyo ba lahat ng times na nabanggit ang SoilMate mobile app? Anyway, I'm giving you a new challenge. Now you have to catch the phrase, book a bucket. Okay, so everyone who gets to comment on it within 60 seconds, kagaya ng na-describe kanina ni Monique with their stickers, enter the raffle. So listen closely and practice din tayo. Get your stickers ready in 3, 2, 1. Book a bucket. So start sending in your stickers. Karen, share ko lang sa'yo.
Mhm.
Yung price, hindi pa sinasabi ni Monique kanina. Well, actually, ang ipaparaffle natin is one SoilMate Rookie Plan. And whoever wins,
Mhm.
I'll let them tell us if they need a standard bucket or a mini bucket for their household. So I think we're ready to begin.
Mhm.
So, you know what? The SoilMate mobile app is one of the best things that happened to us amidst this pandemic. With this app, it will quickly extend our reach several folds and will make the overall SoilMate experience much more convenient and enticing. With that said, Greenspace would like to take this opportunity to express our deepest gratitude to WWF and the Sustainable Diner team for their trust and support. Each one of us here in Green Space is honored and proud of this partnership. We commit to ensure that this first version of the SoilMate app will go a long way and that we will continuously improve it considering user experience and feedback. So the whole Green Space family, together with all our soil mates, will make sure that none of our food waste ever ends in landfills and that
Mhm.
more and more garden communities will benefit from the nutrient rich compost we can make out of this food waste.
Mhm.
So, first, let's review what is Book a Bucket. Since what we want is for composting to be available for everyone, we recognize the different challenges in composting, which is why we provide composting services to those who need it. And with Book a Bucket, you just need to collect food waste in your green space composting bucket. When your bucket is full, we will get them and compost them for you. We will leave you with an empty bucket and replenish your Bokashi brand so you can just keep on collecting the food waste. So you collect, we compost. And then before to book a bucket exchange, you scan the QR code found on your bucket label, which will lead you to a form that you will need to fill up to be able to secure a date for your bucket exchange. But now, because of the SoilMate mobile app, you could easily book a bucket exchange with just a few taps.
Miss Rina, is a StoreMate mobile app only for businesses or is it also open for residential subscribers? And how can I start subscribing for?
Karen, the SoilMate app caters to both households and businesses. But you know what? When we started our composting services, it was originally designed for businesses like malls, restaurants, offices, where hundreds to thousands of kilograms of food waste are being generated daily, and all of those end in landfills. But when the pandemic happened and we all had to stay at home, wala nang tao sa malls and offices, so wala ring food waste. Pero it
Mhm.
didn't really mean na wala ng food waste, no? We were all either studying or working from home. So the food waste were in each of our homes. So which is why in September 2020, we started offering Book a Bucket to household subscribers. So from the app, you get to choose if you want to compost at home or compost at work. If you want this for your household, you choose compost at home and you choose the plan that suits you. So, do you need a standard bucket or a mini bucket? On average, a household of four fills up a standard bucket in 2 weeks' time. So that's about 10 to 12 kilograms of food waste. A bigger household can fill up a bucket in 1 week, while a smaller household may opt to use the mini bucket. So which plan to choose? We have options for 3 months, which we call a SoilMate Rookie, and yun yung subscription plan mo, Karen, di ba?
Mhm. That's
Perfect
true.
for those, yes, perfect for those trying out composting for the first time. Once you start getting the hang of it, you could switch or go for a 6 months plan, which is called Soilmate Enthusiast, or when you are ready to fully commit to a lifestyle that greatly helps Mother Earth, it's time to become a Soilmate hero, which seals a 1 year commitment of food waste composting. Now, we highly recommend that you go for the Soilmate Rookie Plan kagaya na ng ginawa mo. Kasi use this first 3 months to assess your household's food waste so you get to confirm if a standard bucket is too big for you or if a mini bucket is too small. And if you realize you are throwing away so much, this is a good time to evaluate why is it so. And maybe You can improve and work on this area together with your family. After being a rookie, you may be ready to level up and renew your plan as an enthusiast, or better yet, as a SoilMate hero. And all this you can do on the app. Also, if you're running or managing a food business, or leading your office to greener, more sustainable waste management practices, and you are looking for an alternative to landfilling, you may reach out to us through the Compost at Work section of the app. For businesses, especially food businesses, we will work with you to design and tailor fit a composting program for you. And what is crucial for this step is data. If there even is waste data available to begin with, do you know how much food waste you're throwing away on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis? And if not, maybe we can discuss how many customers you serve, or how much food you prepare, or how many employees are present every day. We'd also talk about, do you have an MRF? Is there a place to store buckets? Or maybe what you need are drums instead of buckets. So with all the information we could gather, we will help you determine what subscription plan is best for you. And then we will help you get started, conduct role-based hands-on workshops for everyone to make sure that you have a successful food waste composting program. Then the next steps would be much simpler, which is the book a bucket experience. Alam mo, Karen, ito talagang book a bucket, ang core ng green space. Many of us can compost on our own, and we welcome that and support that. But in this urban jungle where we are mostly surrounded by pavements, where people are challenged in terms of space and time, yet they're very much willing and are actually looking for ways, no matter how small, to contribute to making this world a better place. We want to tell them, hey, learn the Bokashi way, put your food waste in the bucket, layer it with the brand, then book a bucket exchange, and we'll take care of the rest. So this is what being a SoilMate is all about. You do your best in collecting your food waste, and we will fulfill our end with the composting services. Kaya Karen, once you've filled up your bucket and you're ready to make an exchange, all you have to do is go to the app, sign into your account, then click the Book a Bucket icon. The app will automatically fill up the required fields such as your name, address, contact number, which you can still change in case you have someone else to attend to your bucket for that day. But there you indicate the date of exchange, you tell us how many buckets you have for exchange, settle the required fees, then that's it. You continue collecting food waste in your other bucket while you wait for your bucket exchange day. So this Book a Bucket gig is totally cool.
That's nice. I noticed po that the bucket on-demand option, what is that for po? And also, how do we settle our bills through that?
Okay, sometimes you would have friends and family over for some salo-salo, which means we are to expect more food waste than usual. So in cases like this, if you think you will be needing extra buckets for your food waste, you could request for extra buckets through Bucket on Demand. And then you can indicate there how many extra buckets you will be needing. And we will deliver it in your next bucket exchange. In terms of bills payment, the app will already tell you how much is due. Parang add to cart lang. You will see the total amount you need to pay, and you can make the necessary transfer, upload your proof of payment, so we can have the transaction verified. Plus, in a matter of few days, online payment through Paymongo will already be available. So you could also pay using credit cards. So this is perfect as we continue to observe and comply to COVID-19 safety protocols. Cashless transactions are really the way to go. And you know, there's another great feature, Karen. Not only are you able to keep your food waste away from landfills, you also get to monitor your composting activities and keep track of your progress through your account dashboard. So learn the positive impacts of composting, such as minimization of harmful greenhouse gas emissions, and the amount of compost donated to community gardens. You know, you get to track your personal impact, and you also get to see how everyone is doing collectively. So this data will also become useful, especially for businesses when it's time to report about their contribution to the healing of our planet. last I want to share is the rewards program. Mahilig tayo sa mga rewards, wala nakaka-excite. So did you know that you will actually earn compost credits in every bucket exchange? Kasi we believe that every bucket has a story, that every bucket is a story of healing, and every bucket you fill up with your food waste deserves to be rewarded. By deciding to look at food waste differently and treat it as a valuable resource instead of trash, every Buka bucket gets rewarded with compost credits, which you can also track through the SoilMate app. So Karen, pag marami ka nang naipong compost credits, you could start redeeming compost, which you could use for your plants or your garden. And you can also try to redeem gulay bags.
That's so good. I also know that we have a list of our beneficiaries in the SoilMate mobile app, but can we briefly tell our viewers who these garden beneficiaries and partner communities are?
Yes, Karen, through the app, you can share these rewards to partner gardens or partner communities. But first, let me tell you about urban green communes and good food communities. So, urban green communes envisions turning Metro Manila into one big community food garden with local community food gardens in every barangay. Sa sari-sari store lang, it's everywhere. And then Good Food Community, on the other hand, has been working with farmer families across the country for over 10 years now, and they aim to transform the current food system into community-supported agriculture. Now, urban green communes and good food community have connected green space with a number of community gardens who will be receiving compost made from the food waste collected through the Buka Bucket subscription service. So two of these garden communities are Pamayanihan sa Payatas and Bagong Silangan, both in Quezon City. It's comprised of 40 members organized by the Pinagkaisang Lakas ng Mamamayan in a mix of container gardens and shared public land. So it actually began as a relief operation during the pandemic, but now it has become a full-blown initiative to support security.
I know, Ms. Rina, that you have been doing this composting subscription service even before having a SoilMate mobile app. Can you share with us the incredible milestone you have reached so far in green space?
Yes, we are very proud to share that from September 2020 to present, our community of soilmates has grown to 87 households and 8 business subscribers in NCR. This includes a number of cafes and restaurants in BGC, and we've already completed 477 bucket exchanges through this Buka Bucket program. We've diverted over 4.6 tons of food waste away from the landfills. And considering the other clients we've serviced since 2018, even before we started Buka Bucket, we've diverted an additional 12 tons of food waste. So not only are we lessening harmful greenhouse gas emissions through composting, we are treating food waste as valuable resources and putting them to great use.
Oh, are there residents and businesses who have tried the SoilMate mobile app in availing green space Bokashi composting service? And ano naman po yung masasabi nila sa SoilMate mobile app?
Ay, tamang-tama. Yes, Karen. Actually, at this point, I would like for everyone to hear from a couple of our soil mates who would share their story. And for an awesome recap, there's a SoilMate app video produced by our friends from WWF, which we encourage every one of you to share it, spread the word. Let's now watch this video.
Hello, I'm Chef Russell of Canada, Philippines, a certified SoilMate since March 2021. The thing I like the most about Green Space Bokashi is how easy it is for us to divert our food waste away from our landfills. It's as easy as making a mango float. So using the bucket they provided, you just have to put your food waste inside it, then layer the Bokashi brand on top of it, then cover the bucket. That's it. Just repeat the process every time you will be having food waste. The SoilMate app is very useful and such a breeze to navigate. They also have compost credits that you will gain every time you divert a food waste away from the landfills. And you can either donate your compost credits to a community or use it to buy vegetables. Also, I love the fact that you can track your progress in terms of the amount of food waste that you have diverted in real time. How awesome is that? So for those offices or businesses that produce food waste, I highly recommend that you all start using GreenSpace Bokashi system of composting and be a certified SoilMate so we can start to be land healers instead of land fillers.
Hello, Soilmates. First of all, I would like to congratulate GreenSpace and WWF-Philippines for coming up with SoilMate mobile app. I've actually downloaded the app and I'm excited to use it. I've been doing Bokashi composting at home since February this year, and actually it's easier than I initially thought. Our family is subscribed to GreenSpace composting service for a year after trying it out for a few months. The best part about composting our food waste is that even in our own little way, we're able to help nourish the soil that provides food, and of course reduce the methane gas emissions that is harmful for our planet. So imagine the impact we can make if every household would compost their food waste at home. So I'm encouraging you to also start your own composting journey, and together let us transform our households and communities from being land fillers to being land healers. Happy composting. Thank you.
There you go, friends. SoilMate. Karen, thank you very much. Our Book a Bucket sticker game ends here. But thank you to WWF. May you continue to support more passionate and committed organizations like GreenSpace in their pursuit to change the ending to save the planet. To everyone, please head on to the App Store or Google Play Store to download the SoilMate app. Begin your composting journey now. Enjoy a 5% discount when you use the promo code Launch 2021 from today until June 30. So the next time we look around and we don't find waste na kakalat-kalat, truly we can say, kaka-cellphone mo yan. Back to you, Karen.
Thank you so much, Monique and Miss Rina. The solution to our food waste problem is now made easier, and it just fits the palm of our hands. You may start downloading the SoilMate app from the App Store and Google Play Store. And so with just a few simple taps, you can now avail a composting subscription service. It's that easy. I hope you listen to Ms. Rina and Monique, because at the end of this webinar, we are having a short game and the winners will be given a special prize. Moving on again. Thank you so much to Ms. Rina and Ms. Monique for that very informative presentation. Personally, I've learned so much about composting and it opened my eyes. I must say that I've learned many things, and I'm sure that our audiences, all of you, did too. We are now opening the floor to questions from our audiences. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to write them down in our comment section. And in the interest of time, we will be covering only 2 to 3 questions before we proceed to our very exciting game. So please write your questions down. I would love to read them, and I would love to ask them to our speakers. And of course, to our media friends, if you have any questions you'd like to ask, please send them in through the chat box with the following format: your name, the publication you're covering for, followed by your question. Again, send your questions in the chat box with the following format: your name, the publication you're covering for, followed by your question. I will read out the question sent through our chat box. So please do type it down. I want to thank you as early as now. And we have some questions coming in already from the public. What are the subscription plans available for households like me? I guess we can give that to Ms. Rina.
Yes, so there are 3 different plans. So you can go for 3 months, 6 months, or for a year. And you also choose what bucket size you'd go for. So the bigger bucket for a bigger household. And if you're just 1 or 2 at home, you can use the smaller bucket. But we recommend to start at the 3-month plan, the SoilMate Rookie Plan, para you get to evaluate first gaano ba talaga karami yung food waste nyo. Baka you go for a standard bucket, pero once you collect pala, konti lang. Or yung iba, they start with a mini bucket and then they realize ang dami pala natin tinatapon na food waste. They need a bigger bucket. So you could explore those different plans, but the plan starts at 1,680. That's a mini bucket for 3 months. So in 3 months, you'd exchange your bucket. You can exchange your bucket once a month, and that's all part of the plan.
Oh, okay. I am honestly excited to start mine. I never thought composting was this easy kasi whenever I go through lectures before, sabi ko, oh, hirap naman ng composting. I think this is really made easier and I'm really excited to start mine. So from Ruth Kabahug, we have a question from her. Is this available daw po in Cebu?
Right now, the services, NCR pa lang muna. Pero it would really be great kung paisa-isa would be going to Cebu, to Davao, and yan. Please continue following our page para you'd know kung nasaan na ang ating Boka Bucket.
Wow, thank you so much, Miss Rina. If you have any more questions from the audiences so far, that's the questions they have. You were able to explain very well to our audiences and to me as well. So thank you very much, Miss Rina. Thank you to our viewers for your questions. Ayan na, here's the moment that we are all been waiting for. Simple lang naman po ang game natin. And this is just to test what you've learned from the session. Monique will be asking questions and you'll be given only 10 seconds to answer. Paunahan lang po i-type ang answer sa comment section. And a WWF representative will be sending you a message on how you can get your prize. All right? Are you guys ready? Okay, Monique, let's start.
Alright, guys. Ayan. So, hindi na po stickers ang isasagot nyo dito, ha? Text na po ang ating isasagot. Alright, so let's start our quiz or our game. For the first question, yan. So, how much food waste are produced daily in Metro Manila? 4, 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! So, the answer is 2,175 tons of food waste. Ayan, ang dami, di ba? Alright, so next question. Give one solution to our food waste problems. Isa lang po ang hinihingi ko, 3 po yung binigay ko kanina. Ayan. So type in your answers, guys. Okay, time's up. And the 3 solutions, so you pwede nyo sagutin is prevent, donate, or divert, or composting. Okay? Third question. What did WWF-Philippines, Green Space, and Optimized Technology Solutions develop to divert food waste away from the landfills? Ano ba yung launch natin today? All right. So, of course, the right answer is SoilMate mobile app or SoilMate mobile application. Fourth question, true or false? So the SoilMate mobile application caters to both household and business subscribers. So true or false lang po, pa-typing niyo mga sagot. Okay, so the right answer is true. So pwede po ang individuals and businesses sa ating SoilMate mobile app. And the last question is, what type of composting are we offering in SoilMate mobile app? Ano ba yung ino-offer ni Green Space? Ayan. So the right answer is Bokashi composting. Okay, so that's it, guys, and congratulations again for all the winners. WWF Philippines representative will get in touch with you, will message you on your Facebook messenger, and will ask you or will tell you how to claim your prizes. All right, that's it, Karen. Back to you.
Thank you, Monique. I hope you guys were able to answer her questions and you're going to get your own rewards for your answers. Again, before we wrap up this show, I would like to invite everyone to support WWF Philippines sustainability and conservation efforts. To learn more about WWF Philippines and to find out how we can help hashtag change the ending for the planet, please visit wwf.org.ph or simply visit our Facebook page and click the Learn More button to support our environmental frontliners and, of course, our partner communities. That concludes the SoilMate mobile app, Compost in just a few taps mobile app launch. We hope we hope that we inspired you to be more mindful about your food waste by downloading the SoilMate mobile app and subscribing to the Green Space Composting service. Stay tuned on WWF Philippines official social media pages for announcements on future digital events. This is Karen Ibasco, your WWF Philippines ambassador, now signing off. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you for being with us.